Mossdale Session 95. I'm just at Broadway. I'm just rigging up a camera to do have another attempt at the Voices of Broadway thing. I've got a length of scaffold, another piece of alley from Howgie and Nick, and a clip, just some stuff I had in the entrance. I have to do some work. I was here yesterday, well, not actually properly in the cave. I was kind of in the entrance, but mostly on the surface doing some stuff. I won't talk about it, but I'll just say it was pretty surreal. So I'm glad to be back. It's been a couple of weeks, I think now, since I was last here. Oh, it's getting that way anyway. I think it was Sunday before last. Anyway, I did get caving this week. I did Dalbergill on Monday. That was a really good trip. Yeah, that scaffold was really clangy. It's a real twat carrying scaffold down here without protective foam on. I forgot to bring some zip ties for the stuff that I have up there, and it would have just kept falling off, so I thought I'd just deal with the earache. So, yeah, hopefully I've got to be back on the surface for 2 p.m. So, try and get... Session 95, I finally arrived at the choke. 11:15, that were a long trip down. I got underground at about 9:20. It's coming up to 12:30. So I've been working about an hour and a half ish. Not a great session. I've added a little to the scaffold, but the banking's really creaking. And there's a little bit at the top that's undermined, and I kind of want to see if it settles between now and next session. So I kind of feel like doing a little bit more, but I don't know. I kind of got out of there when it started creaking, so see, I'm all muddy again, and I'm starting to get cold actually. So no, I am going to call it a day. My feet are squelchy. So yeah, crikey, I'm knackered as well. I didn't get. I only got about 4 hours sleep last night, maybe 5, and it was a long day yesterday. So leave it to its own devices, I think. Session 96. I'm just picking some scaffold up at Assembly Hall. It's Sunday, I don't know what day it is. I forgot. Slightly late start today. I got underground. It's 10 o'clock. I got underground about 20 to 10. I was slightly just before. I've got a slightly bigger load today. I went to Inglesport yesterday. I bought a new wetsuit and an oversuit. I got really cold on the last trip, and I've just decided stuff cutting corners and trying to save on expense. So yeah, I finally got an oversuit. I think it's literally the first oversuit I've had since I started caving. I've got 2 scaff clips with me as well, and this pulls steel, so this trip's going to suck a little bit, but it'll be all worthwhile once I get down there, because I've got a use for this one. So, as usual, I've completely forgotten everything I was going to say. So yeah, it's 4 years since I started prepping this project, the Ouroboros project. I think by this time 4 years ago, I kind of decided I was gonna attack Ouroboros, the terminal choke at the end of Ouroboros passage, and I don't know what I was really thinking at the time, regarding the future, but I guess I didn't expect I'd still be at it 4 years later. And 96. I mean, really, in all, there've been well over 100 trips. I haven't counted all the Mossdale trips since then, just kind of the working ones. So, 4 years. I'm definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it physically. Session 96. It's Sunday, the 18th of April. I've checked the date now. I'm just stopped. I've never filmed here before. I don't even think I've taken any pictures here before either. So this is kind of midway, well, not midway, kind of just at the start of the Ouroboros passage. That's heading towards the choke. And these are the awkward entry bits, which you'd think after, well, I don't know how many times I've gone through there now, but it's probably a few hundred times, and it never gets any easier. It's actually more of a twat every time I do it. I never look forward to this, just this little section here, on the way and on the way out. I'm always glad to get it out of the way, especially when you're carrying steel scaff pole, and just that on its own is like enough to carry, especially over land. My rucksack today, I've got I bought an finally, the first time in all my years of caving, I bought one right at the beginning when I first started caving, before my wetsuit days began. But that is literally the first oversuit I've bought as a caver. So on Friday, session 95, I was getting really cold, and I've been kind of thinking, I've been wearing these one piece like beaver suit, rain suit type things, and they're just not keeping me warm enough, and my feet were really squelching cold. So I bought some new socks, some small warm back socks yesterday, just to wear on the trip down. I'm going to swap into my main pair at the choke, so my feet are nice and warm as well, because it makes a big difference. Hopefully I should have a pretty decent working session today. So yeah, I feel surprisingly fresh, and I'm giving up smoking today as well. So I've had like a week, maybe 2 weeks of smoking. I was meant to be giving up yesterday, but I just went out. I chucked my tobacco down the toilet on Friday night, and literally first thing Saturday morning I bought some more. I mean, what an idiot. So today it's like proper hardcore quit smoking, because I don't have a choice. I don't usually do it like this. Usually if I'm smoking, it's a Mossdale trip. I can't not smoke, but I've surprised myself. I've not really thought about it. I guess I just know it's time. So, right, anyway, I better get going. Right, it's about 12:15. I've been working for, I don't know, under an hour, but I've made loads and loads of progress. I fitted that and that, just to shore up that chucky that you can see. It's a monster, it's a biggie, and it's kind of holding up a big column. I've started shoring at the back of this guard. There it goes, it's collapsing. Yeah, so I started digging my way into that slope, and it's really creaking, and I've started digging down there. I was kind of hoping it'd open up there, but this big block seems to curve round a bit, I think, or either that or it's just shit. Anyway, so I'm hoping to Why do these things feel like they're fucking zoomed in? So I'm going to work for a bit longer. I'm still really warm. This oversuit's fantastic. Why I didn't get one sooner, honestly. When I was here on Friday, there was... Well, I just got a blaster draft then. Proper blaster draft. But yeah, on Friday when I stuck my head in here, it was really blowing in my face. But I think that by the close of business today, I should have made some real headway. And one thing's for sure, while I'm gone, this banking's definitely going to do something. So I've just retreated from the trench. That chucky that I put that new bit of scaffold shoring up against, I gave the boulder underneath it just a little tease and it just came out easily. So I'm just, all that column's collapsed. So I've just got out of there. So I'm just going to let it settle for a bit. And it's a pity I've only been working for just over an hour. Because I kind of want to leave it. You can actually hear it. We'll have a listen. Turn the lights off. Just listen to that. I've just got out of the trench. I was just about to call it a day and just go and film progress. And the bankers are making some really strange noises. So I'm just going to sit here for a bit and tell you, I am so much toastier wearing an oversuit. I might actually just wear this. The intention had been just to wear the oversuit at the working end, but I might actually just wear it all the way out, and it gives it a chance to have a clean in the swim. Like I said earlier, so much for breaking my new gearing slowly. So yeah, it's been a good session. I've started building kind of like a retaining wall at the side of the scaffold, and the hope is to get that as high as I can, and it just gives me even more protection than what I've got, because the scaffolding's not brilliant. I mean, it's literally just something to give me time to get out of there if it starts coming down on me. So yeah, I've not been at it that long really. I mean, it's less than, I think it's coming up to 2 hours working, and I've got so much done. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, a big column. The banking at the back is just it's just a section of it's just completely vanished. It's just like sunk downwards, subsided. I think with me removing so much from here, this is going to be settling for a while now. I think this banking is going to shift big time as a result of today. So I think I'm best just leaving it and getting out of here.
Yes, I'm just on my way out. We're feeling pretty fresh. I thought I'd have a go at this dam and just dig it out. It's not been this high since pre-2017 either. So yeah, I've got it going anyway. I think I'll just leave it at that for now. It's pretty easy work when it's not long since I flowed. It's not really compacted, it's pretty loose, so it's easy digging. But yeah, there's a lot of cobbles and sand there. Like I say, it's not been that high for 4+ years. I've not seen anybody, so it looks like I'm possibly the only one that's been in here today. I don't know. There's still time yet. What else was I going to say? I brought my harness out as well in that green bag, which has been down here for not quite 3 years, but I think since I discovered the blowpipe, I think it's been down here since then. So whenever that was, August 2018. So yeah, I'm still, I don't think I'm going to be using it again, but we'll see.